Let's find ourselves in a comfortable position. Yeah, let's go right into the practice. Hopefully that's not a monkey. Dog. That's okay. Dogs are fine. Monkeys, we don't want them in the room. Okay. So just briefly bring back your own motivation. Cultivate again a positive, stable mind, an awareness which allows you to feel energized, motivated to do the practice. And with that, let the bell bring you into the space of the body. And as we've done before, we go through the steps of settling down the body in its natural state by grounding the awareness in the physical tension, in the physical sensations of the body where it meets with the cushion. And then expanding that awareness to observe physical sensations all around the body. And then at your own pace and rhythm, scanning the body thoroughly, letting go of tension. Take your time and really go through the preparation in the best way possible, in a way in which you end up with your body feeling rested, abiding in its natural state, with the qualities of relaxation, stillness, and alertness present. Just relax and let go, and set the body at ease. Let all the tension dissolve with the out-breath. In that way, every time you breathe out, becomes an opportunity to relax more and more in the body. And getting rid of all the tension, becoming completely motionless, and yet maintaining alertness. Sitting in a good posture, which allows us to be aware and engage with the whole process of meditation. And in order to synchronize body and mind in this state of calmness, also settling down speech, which we've already done by remaining silent. We set the mind in its natural state by paying attention to the breath. And the breath and the mind being closely connected. So gently bring your awareness to the area of the nostrils, the upper lip. And simply observe the physical sensations that arise in this area. As the breath comes in and out, you can perhaps notice the change of temperature in the air. Colder when it comes in, warmer when it goes out. Remember that there is no need to control the rhythm, the depth of the breath. Just let the body breathe in its own natural rhythm. Simply let the mind observe as the body breathes, noticing those physical sensations that appear in the nostrils. And stay with that for as long as you can. Allowing the flow of mindfulness to be continuously focused on the object. Every now and then we bring up the tool of introspection, quality control of the process of meditation, checking the body and the mind, noticing what's going on. See if your posture is beginning to sink or to become tense. And in terms of the mind, notice where is the attention placed. If you've become distracted, simply recognizing it is something to be happy about. After recognizing the distraction, just release it, let it go. Relax the body, relax the mind, and come back to the breath. If you find it beneficial, if there's too many thoughts in your mind, you can introduce counting, but making sure to maintain the attention on the physical sensations and not the counting itself. Are you still focused on the object? Is your attention still placed in the area of the nostrils, observing the breath coming in and out? Or has the awareness drifted into distractions? Simply check, be aware and engaged. Are you still focused on the object? Check again using introspection every now and then. Remain aware and engaged. Remember that we're not trying to space out, to become blank. And especially notice if you're becoming dull or sleepy. And if that's the case, you can allow a little bit more light to come in. Raise the gaze a little bit. And refresh yourself by taking a deep breath. And again, relaxing, going back to the object. Trying to enhance the quality of awareness, bringing clarity to the meditation. Focusing more intently on the object without tensing up. And you can now take a break. If you need to move, stand up, or do it quietly. Alright, so going back to the posture, we'll now engage in a meditation on loving kindness, connected to the one we did this morning, but a little bit different in terms of the objects of loving kindness as well. Not just focused to oneself, but also expanding the awareness to others. So find yourselves in a comfortable position. Let the bell bring you back into the space of the body. Again, allowing the awareness to become grounded and stable. Allowing the body to become free of tension, free of tightness. Relaxing and letting go. And as a gesture of loving kindness to yourself, take 3 deep breaths that can take you back to the experience of your body, relaxed and free of tension. Breathe out the tightness. Breathe out the worries and concerns. Breathing in peace and calmness. And letting go of all control. Releasing all discursive thoughts. Just allowing the body to breathe, as if you were asleep, and yet the mind remains alert and awake, simply observing the sensations of the breath. So just follow the breath for a few rounds to complete this preparation. You can observe it again in the area of the nostrils. Simply paying attention as the breath comes and goes. Now we gently let go of the breath and of the physical sensations. turn the attention inwardly towards yourself, your own mind, and the events in it. So as we did before, we begin by cultivating loving kindness for ourselves first. Acknowledging how our negative emotions are not inherently part of the mind, but there's something that we can remove to uncover the natural purity of our minds. This inner wisdom, this potential to reach the highest goals. So visualize this deepest dimension of your own mind as a small, radiant white sphere of light at the center of your chest. And almost as if observing yourself from a third-person perspective, seeing yourself as you are, just a human being who wants to be happy and free of suffering. Give yourself the space and the opportunity to arise the thought, how wonderful it would be if I had happiness and its causes. May I truly be well and happy. And with this wish, allow this sphere of white light to fill you completely, expanding and covering your entire body with this warmth of loving kindness. And simply rest in this inner purity of mind, which is in the nature of genuine happiness and well-being. And just as you wish to be happy, so does everyone else. You don't really need to go far to find another person who shares the same wish as you do. Take, for instance, the person sitting right next or behind you or in front of you. They also want to be happy, free of suffering. So once again, arise the thought, may you be happy. May you have all the causes and conditions that bring you happiness. And from the center of your heart, with every out-breath, allow this light of loving kindness to shine upon them. To heal whatever they're suffering, and to grant them whatever happiness they want and deserve. Open up your heart to them, acknowledging how right next to you there's another human being sharing the same common ground, the same wish, the same aspiration. Imagine this light from your heart filling and saturating their entire being, and send them whatever they need to be happy. Both material needs and inner qualities. Imagine that they find joy and happiness that they seek. You can yourself delight in this, rejoice, and be happy for this opportunity. Next, you can bring to your awareness a stranger, a person who you might not be so familiar with, somebody whose name you may not know, somebody that you've seen on the street, shop owner or taxi driver. Someone who has neither benefited you nor harmed you. And again acknowledge that just like you, all this person wants is to be happy, to be free of suffering. And how wonderful it would be if they had this happiness that they wish for and deserve. So once again, open up your heart to them. Wishing from deep within, may you be happy. May you have all the causes and conditions that bring you happiness and well-being. May you be peaceful, loved. And once more, breathe out this light, this warmth of loving kindness. Allow it to go to them, to touch their hearts, to feel their entire bodies, to purify their minds, to place them in a state of joy, of wellness and happiness. Imagine that they find true happiness that their hearts desire. Having done that, generate joy yourself and allow them to dissolve. And finally, simply let your awareness expand to move around, and whoever comes to your mind, whoever appears, whether it's a loved one, a stranger, or even someone you dislike, someone you might consider an enemy, whoever it is, let them arise in your mind. And as we've done, simply attend to them closely acknowledging how, like yourself, they also wish to be happy. So once again, letting the thought come, let it be sincere, open, and honest. And think, may you be truly well and happy. Sending out the light of loving kindness with the out-breath, filling and saturating their entire being. Knowing that the sphere of light at your heart is inexhaustible, no matter how much light is emanated. It is emanated from a source which is endless, cannot be depleted. And then allow your awareness to expand even further. Let it move around to cover this entire room, every single person in it. Imagine it expands further and further. With each out-breath, this field of loving kindness becomes more and more bright, bigger. Encompassing all of this area, growing as big as the whole world. Reaching out to every sentient being in the entire universe. Becoming as vast as space. Sending out love in all directions. Allow it to become boundless and infinite. Until there is nothing but light. And simply abide in this experience for a while, letting your mind rest in its natural state. This is the source of all loving kindness, the inexhaustible fountain of love. All of these qualities already within you.